welcome back to the Wrestling Bubble. This is our Saturday night's main event prediction.
And our All-In Texas prediction. We are going to start off with WWE Saturday Night Main Event. In the first the first match we're going to start off is with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther the champion versus Goldberg. And I got Gunther. We don't need old Goldberg walking around with a title right now.
You're right. We don't need Goldberg walking around with the title. But I would love it if Goldberg beat Gunther and Seth cashed in on Goldberg.
No.
Because other than that, I don't care about this match at all. Okay, this match is pointless. And this was built off of a somewhat of a beef or whatever, because he talked trash about his son or whatever 8 months ago.
He talked trash about Goldberg and he don't want his son to be like Goldberg. This was bad blood in October, and then the Goldberg decided to come out in 2025 to squash.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I know. It was at the Bad Blood pay-per-view where Goldberg and his son were out in the audience and he was talking trash, right? Triple H was in the ring too. Yeah, I remember all that. That's what I'm saying, though. He waited this long, and it has to be for a title. Yeah. Okay. Next up,
Randy Orton with Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre, and I got Drew McIntyre because he needs to win more than Randy Orton does.
He needs to win, but Drew continues to get screwed over. He finally got his comeuppance on SmackDown. But other than that, I kind of fear that they're going to have Randy win just because Jelly Roll's involved.
That makes sense. So, I'm still hoping for Drew McIntyre. Freak Randy. The next match we have L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Versus Seth freaking Rollins. And I got... this is a tricky one, but I would love to go with L.A. Knight because Seth doesn't need the win. This is where CM Punk should come back and get his revenge on Seth. I'm going L.A. Knight.
Yeah, I see L.A. Knight winning. Obviously not a clean win because there's so many outs for Seth Rollins. Yeah. One that you just pointed out was CM Punk coming back, causing some kind of whatever for LA Knight to step away. Also, I mean, Triple H, he say he don't like Money in the Bank, but he's kind of doing the same stuff Vince was doing, where it's like, or at least, the tail end of Vince's career or whatever. But where if you're the Money in the Bank champ, you either lose a lot, but hey, just remember, I got this, right? The briefcase. Or he's either going to do that to where Seth is still protected no matter what, just because he's got the briefcase. Or, like I said, the interference or whatever. So either way, it's another match I don't care about.
Another match I don't care about is the United States Championship, Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso.
Out of nowhere like an RKO, okay?
Don't care about it. We already know Solo Sikoa is going to retain.
This is charity work.
Literally. This is sympathy match. This is to get Jimmy some baby face and Solo some heel heat. This was a disappointment for Big Jim. He's just going to be like, he's never going to win a title. Does Rikishi so focused on Jey Uso? What about Jimmy Uso?
He's like the Berto or the other guy. He's like, he might as well be in the LWO. He might as well be in Legado del whatever. Like, Lord. What is he even doing? Like, you go from being in the bloodline, right? Like the thing that made wrestling cool for
the
a little
longest
minute, right?
Tag team champion.
Okay, to this, and then Solo. The way he, his promos and everything leading up to him versus Jacob at the last pay-per-view, whatever that was. It was a Saudi pay-per-view, right? Okay, so you have the lead up, the build to that, the character work, right? Just to quickly jump into this nothing match against Jimmy, cold Jimmy, because Jimmy ain't been relevant or a part of anything of significance in a long time.
He's gonna be in the storyline forever.
Since he injured his foot at the War Games or whatever, like that was like really the last time.
Shout out to Big Jim's career as it's going down the toilet.
Man.
But that concludes pretty much Saturday Night Main Event. I think they only got 4 matches. They might throw a random one the day of like they did last time.
It's going to be a barn burner.
That is going to be a skippable pay-per-view for me.
Man, don't care about Saturday Night's Main Event at all.
But what I do care about is All In Texas.
Let's go.
We have the first match we're going to talk about is Jon Moxley versus...
No. Let's go in reverse
Jon
order.
Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship Texas Death Match. Let's be honest. I think Jon Moxley's going to retain.
Dang, you start with the main event first?
I don't even think that's going to be the main event.
Regardless, though, that's the headline match. That and obviously Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné. But all right, since we're gonna start,
and we got
with
Kenny
the best
Omega and Okada. So, I mean, we got a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So look. First of all, I already know it's gonna be a good match. It's if it's anything like their first Texas Death Match, this is gonna be a horror movie. Okay, and we get to witness it live. That's all I gotta say as far as that goes, because I think it's gonna be a very graphic match. There's gonna be all kinds of just craziness. All right, but you're gonna get your $50 worth. All right.
So he got.
I got. God, I hate to say this. I got Hangman losing this match.
So you got Jon Moxley?
Yes.
All right. So
I don't
Moxley.
think Hangman is the one.
Well, yeah. So,
and that there might be something from another match to play into that.
Like an interference from Swerve and them?
Well,
like the
possibly.
whole Avengers?
We'll get
everybody
to that.
and their mama coming out?
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge. I think that's going to be the most overproduced match. Yep.
I don't really care for the match. Reason being, I'm just not a big Jon Moxley match person. All of them are the same. Blood here, screwdriver there, hammer there. But at the end of the day, Jon Moxley's retaining. What's the next match you want to predict?
Okay, well, let's start with the Women's Casino Gauntlet for a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
I don't even know who's all in that.
A lot of people, but I got Megan Bain.
Same. Moving on from that.
The men's casino, everything I just said.
Who else is gonna win?
So for the men, I really don't know who's in this one.
MJF. I'm just gonna go MJF straight to the point right there.
It's MJF and Mark Briscoe to start it off, right?
Yeah, it'd be really funny if it's Mark Briscoe.
Really? Yeah. Honestly. That would only be good if Jon Moxley retained. Because then it kind of comes full circle for them. Right?
For Mark Briscoe and Jon Moxley? Yeah.
Because, he was like one of the first that was kind of going up against the Death Riders.
Yeah, true.
In the beginning of it.
Then it's like if Hangman wins, then we have MJF.
Yeah, exactly. And you remember that, like, they kind of teased a little bit of that. Well, more with Ospreay, though.
They teased.
That's why I should have been Ospreay.
I would love to see Ospreay and MJF for the AEW World Championship based off their last match, but we got to deal with Hangman and Jon Moxley right now. One boring person to the next.
All right, so you got MJF. Honestly, I got MJF. Because I think eventually it's going to be Darby holding that AEW World title, and it's going to be Darby versus MJF at some point. Yes, it is. Lord. All right, moving on. We got Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay teaming up to face the Young Bucks, our EVPs.
Not teaming up. Oh, they're teaming. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and
career is on the line.
They have some stakes. They got their EVP titles on the line, and the stipulation for Swerve and Will Ospreay is if they lose this match, they will not be able to go after the AEW World Title for at least 1 year.
That's stupid.
But at least there's something on the line, so there's something to look forward to. It'll be a good match regardless.
EVPs.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I'd hate for them to do that, but it kind of makes the most sense because you're going to get more mileage out of that EVP authority role than you will just not having Swerve. I don't know. Like,
I feel like
they win and then it's like, okay, no EVP titles.
Right. So I'm going with the Young Bucks. I'm going with Swerve is going to smack the crap out of Will Ospreay, and we're just going to have to move on from there.
Yeah, it just sucks that those are the same, like, those are all the stipulations in the same match, because really, this is kind of the best thing that the Young Bucks have done in a long time, right? They're finally interesting, in my opinion. And then Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay should already be competing for the AEW World Championship. So it's like, man, do we really want to go a year like without them being involved in the title picture? Like, like, do we really want that? So that's why I say, like, this match will definitely be. It's like the stipulations suck as far as, like, man, why y'all got to really have that in the same match? Because neither one really should be losing if that's the case. But yeah, that's gonna be something to look out for. Next up, we have the Ops, which consists of Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata versus the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Gabe Kidd. Who?
This is for the Trios Championship.
Exactly, for the AEW World Trios Championship.
I don't even know when that happened, but I got retain.
Yeah, I got the Ops.
Because Claudio, well, dang it. They probably want to do something with Gabe Kidd. No, I really
You know what? Put it this way. If Moxley retains, the Death Riders win.
And
so they can all have some gold. Yep. You already know.
So tricky.
But see, it's the way they set it up, it's not as predictable. All right, so
I still got the Ops.
All right, you got the Ops. I got the Ops unless
Ops. Is that you pick the Ops or you don't?
Look, if Jon Moxley retains, Death Riders, they riding out with gold. That's all I'm saying.
Celebrating all the way to the moon. But next we got the moment I've been waiting for. Hopefully it happens. Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship.
All I got to do is say, take the title off of Adam Cole.
Please.
Kyle Fletcher, your new TNT Championship.
And we got nothing else to say about that. So we're going to move on.
Kyle deserves the spotlight on this one.
Most definitely. Like, skinny Adam Cole, what is he doing besides looking like a child? Can someone please get their child off of TV?
Once he drops that title, buddy, you just gonna be another person on Collision.
Or Ring of Honor.
Well, he might go back to Ring of Honor and be the world champ. Hey, you won't get no argument out of me. You go represent.
Now we have the Tag Team Championship on the line. The Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed versus the... Oh. What do you call himself? Patrick?
Who are you talking about? Oh, the Patriarch?
Yeah.
Christian Cage and Nick Wayne.
Father and son. First ever tag team. So they're trying to be the first ever tag team champion. Then we got Jet Speed. Do we really believe that Jet Speed is going to beat the Hurt
So
Syndicate?
I got, at some point, Christian Cage walking out on Nick Wayne. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen.
That would be so stupid because they tried the whole Christian Cage being a heel.
It's either that or they're gonna steal it.
No, I heard Syndicate is gonna retain. I got the Hurt Syndicate.
Look, I want the Hurt Syndicate to retain, but you got an Edge and Christian situation here.
So you're picking Christian and Nick Wayne?
When everybody was looking at the Dudleys or the Hardys, Edge and Christian would slide in and steal it.
So that's who you're picking.
Yeah.
All right, so her syndicate retaining. Move
for you, yes.
Yes, for me.
I would love for them to retain, but if they were to lose it, that's exactly how they would lose it. Yeah, so next up we got the AEW Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada versus AEW International Champion, by God, Kenny Omega for the AEW Unified Championship match.
Kenny's gonna win.
I got Okada.
I would love Okada to win because this dude, I don't know. I like heel Okada so much that I feel like he's gonna be so arrogant as heck when he merged those titles together. Kenny, to me he's boring on the mic, and I really can't stand when he opened up his mouth. So I would love for Okada to win what are they trying to merge the titles together? That's what I would like.
Yeah, the Unified Championship. So I got Okada, and a lot of that has to do with Kenny already being up 2-1 in their rivalry.
Japanese days.
And also the fact that Kenny, after, his surgery for diverticulitis, like completely, he's saying he slowed down and this, that, and the other. He's doing these interviews where he's talking about how he'd be in pain and stuff like that. So it's almost like maybe he wouldn't even want to carry a title.
Take a break from wrestling for a while.
Just the fact that you barely see him wrestle these days. But I think he'll definitely like turn it up for this match. But ultimately, Okada's walking away with the title. And I feel like he should, honestly, because Okada is like is almost like picking up where Kenny left off in a way. And this match is supposed to kind of like hint towards that. That's why it'll be two wins for Okada and 2 wins for Kenny and 2 losses for each. You know what I mean?
They're gonna run it back.
Yeah, exactly. I think eventually Kenny comes back and Kenny wins and whatever. But not on this night, buddy. Okada.
The final match we have is Timeless Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW World Championship. Toni Storm.
I got Toni Storm knocking Mercedes Moné off that high horse. It's maybe the story ends up being the one that got away for Mercedes Moné.
That, and it's time for her to start taking some L's. That's
what I'm saying. It's almost like you could have her take L's, kind of like broke Corbin, like how he just was like he lost it all. He's down on his luck, right? Gosh. And because of that, it's like the people end up liking him.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, at some point, right? She's got to drop all those titles.
Yeah, because she's running out of room. I don't know. The next time, if she wins the women's title, what she gonna put it on her neck? Like, she's running out of room. But that will conclude our All In Texas prediction. You have any other more comments about it? I feel like All In Texas, honestly, is already looking better than Saturday Night Main Event.
Of course. I mean, it's looking better than like everything that's happening over the weekend.
Because we're not doing a SmackDown review. That is skippable.
Yeah, y'all didn't miss nothing. If you didn't watch SmackDown, if you did watch SmackDown, I'm sorry for your loss.
Lord. Tag team division for SmackDown is dead now. Street Profits lost to the Wyatt Six, and the crowd went silent. Tiffany is fighting Trish Stratus. Why? And Trish Stratus didn't even earn it.
Hey, look, like we said, we skipped that. And that will conclude this predictions video. And if you guys are also watching AEW All In Texas or WWE Saturday Night's Main Event, let us know down below in the comment section. And if you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. You made it this far, why not? And we'll see you for the next video.